All right, where are we at? Where are we at? Where are we at? Okay, coming out. And that is pretty good for our trajectory there. So I'm going to turn off trajectories. It's a good idea to turn this off because, well, even like, see how it's yellow flashing, almost red sometimes here? That's the CPU, my CPU of my computer. And as soon as I turn that off, it's more green now than yellow, or at least 50-50. This calculating the trajectory takes up some CPU time. It also doesn't help that I'm accelerating at the same time. I was on time warp. But it does take CPU time, that. So if you're not using trajectories, make sure you go in here and toggle that show trajectory off. Thankfully, the button itself on trajectories highlights when it's on. See how this is green? And if you turn that off, that turns off there too. So it is reminding you it's on. Okay, this is good, this is good, this is good. Let's go here. So we need to go to apoapsis. Actually, I'm going to do this now. Let's get rid of the radiation belts. Going to go to apoapsis here, make a maneuver. And the purpose of this maneuver is to bring the periapsis of my orbit not only out of the atmosphere, but just touching the target of my orbit. This is the first step to setting up this rendezvous. So all I want and get it as accurately as I can. All I want is my resulting orbit to just be touching. I have this set really low. That's pretty good. Just be touching the target orbit. So that not only takes me out of the atmosphere, but it also is going to it's also going to set up the rendezvous for us. So, okay, Kerbal alarm clock already automatically set up an alarm for that. Thank you very much, Kerbal alarm clock. Let's get out there. Oh, and we can start executing these burns too. Let's open up KOS. So this is a 61 meter per second burn. Not sure what those alarms that were just going by. Whenever I miss alarms, I always get nervous. Oh, another coronal mass ejection. Nerve 1 is crossing radius. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. We like coronal mass ejections around here. You know, I got me a feeling I got the stock alarm doing... Where's my stock alarm clock settings? I don't know. I think the stock alarm is getting alarms in there as well. Alright, about to execute the burn here. Three, 2, and 1. Again, I want to conserve as much of this fuel as I can. Because this thing, I'd like to be able to get this thing back to the station without having to refuel it. Let's see what we got here. Oh, we're looking here. This is where I'm supposed to look. All right, so the burn is complete. That looks okay, I think. So I'm going to make a maneuver right here at our periapsis now. And now the idea is that you can see how I do this. Actually, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this maneuver a little bit ahead of where this encounter is. And you can see, if I move it back, this is how I do it. This is showing where our target's going to be once we are down here, so nowhere near. And then if you move it on the other side of the target, I don't have anything in this maneuver, by the way. This is a maneuver of 0. Now we're here. That's going to be in the next orbit after this one. So if I pop it ahead one more orbit, that's where we're going to be in the orbit after that one. And then this is going to be where we are going to be in the orbit after that one. And you can see we're going to be pretty darn close. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in another maneuver, again on our current pass. This is now my new maneuver number 1. This maneuver is coming up in only 17 minutes, but if I adjust this maneuver just a little bit, small adjustments on this maneuver should have a big effect on this encounter. So let's see how this goes. So if I go a little bit retrograde, yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. This is how you can do this without spending a ton of fuel. Where's the, there, I wanted to, oh, come on, show me, there it is, 3.4, I wanted to see the separation. Trying to get this, really dialing this down. So I got a 600 meter separation here. This is going to be a few orbits in the future. But again, what I do, this is a 2.2 meter per second burn. I'm going to do this probably with RCS. Tiny little adjustment, but a few orbits in the future makes a big difference on where we're going to find that space plane. That's how you do this efficiently. Now, do I have an alarm in both of these places? I don't. Okay, this alarm's coming up in 13, or maneuver's coming up pretty quickly. Oh, I just realized I should turn this. There. And I think I'm going to do this one with RCS. We should have lots of monopropellant still, right? Oh, yeah. Lots and lots of monopropellant. Oh, we got 10. Wow, that was a long time coming. That came from the moon. Who the heck was responsible for collecting magnetron? Oh my gosh. Some of these things are slow. Okay. Done with that. And like I said, I'm going to do this one with RCS. Get myself a little bit closer. This is just going to be a retrograde burn. Well, Jebediah now can actually lock to maneuver nodes. So I'm going to look at this from here. I'm just going to put on RCS and do it this way. Oh, I could have probably used the motors. That's okay. I want to save that the fuel for the nuclear engines anyway. So I'm going to burn this until this burn is done. There we go. Close that. How did we do? 0.5 separation, and I can even, if I wanted to, like, can I get it better? Doesn't seem to be making a difference. Oh wait, the burn's still, oh, silly. Okay, oh, I know what happened there. Okay, that's okay. Pretty sure. Let's put this back here again, add that maneuver again. This is the dummy maneuver in a couple of orbits. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, we're going to be 0.5 kilometer separated in a couple of orbits. Nice. Okay, so let's watch. We'll watch this from here. I think this is let's make sure everything's aligned here for solar panels and stuff. Yeah, these guys seem okay. RCS should come off. There we go. Oh, we got solar storm. So you can see, here's us. I don't know what that little dot is. There's our target. No more electric charge on Moon Mapper 2A. Gosh, I got to turn those things off. Okay. Each time around, we are crossing a radiation belt. There is a radiation belt up here at the top that we're going into, but they're tough, Kerbals. More magnetometer science from the moon. Oh, for a solar storm. See, solar storms are good. Alrighty, we're coming around again for our next pass. You can see each time when we pause these, the next one should be, I think the next one we're going to boink, see? And then on our next turnaround, we're going to be meeting up. And we have a relative velocity of 83 meters per second, so that's pretty much what it's going to cost us. More batteries going dead. That's pretty much what it's going to cost us. I'm going to stop about here-ish. There we go. We'll go back to here. We can now watch it from here with our 530 meter. Oh, in fact, there's our target there. We don't need this anymore. Let's use RCS, see if we can dial this down a little bit more. That's a good idea. I did this last time and it ended up costing me a lot. I'm not sure. No, stop. That way's making it better. I'm only going to do this for a little bit. I don't know if you remember last stream. I was doing this with another plane, and actually it was this plane that we're heading towards. And I got way too finicky and ended up going right by my target. Okay, that's good. We can get in close now. All right, RCS on. We're there in 7 minutes. More battery warnings. I do routinely every once in a while go and turn those all off. Three minutes to go. Let's put this on target. Okay, 1.5 minutes to go. Let's see if we can dial this in and actually start slowing down too. We're coming in at 80 meters per second here, so we should really slow down. I'm swerving around trying to keep that, or pushing it the wrong way. Every way makes it worse, it feels. But this way, try one more time. Okay. I'm not sure this is giving me, is it giving me right information here? We're about 1 minute, 1.3 kilometers, okay. I guess so. Seems no matter which way I push this, it's getting worse over here. But we're less than 1 minute away, so I really do have to slow down. I cannot be missing by that much. Oh, it's, okay, I got the wrong, okay, in 26 seconds, okay. It's giving me now the second one. I don't know about other people, but I've been finding... There, now it's making sense. I've been finding rendezvous data seems more sketchy since 1.12 was installed. Or since the update. I used to be really trusting of these numbers, and now I find just things are weirder, and I don't really know why. What we can also do is widen these up, because we're going to be doing some docking. Should also remember to service these engines and stuff too before we end up going down. We'll get our engineer to do that. All right, start to see our space plane. It's within view. Get ourselves a little bit closer. One more push with the main engine to really bring it down. We'll use RCS to bring it home. All right. Control from here. Hop over to here. This is going to be our target. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Whoa, 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 I time warped. What am I doing? I am getting really... Oh, okay. Spin this around. Set that as a target. Spin this around. Oh my gosh, I think I'm still recovering from yesterday. All right. Get it onto our target here. A little bit of adjusting. All right, don't need alarm clock anymore. I don't know why that's still here. How are these guys doing for radiation? Still under 10%. You're doing good. All right, and this is our ride home. Now I got to remember, I want to service these engines, and I also want to remember the science that is stowed away in here. We definitely want to make sure to bring all of these samples back down, because there's a ton of science there. All right. Our approach is a little on the slow side. Aim our camera up at the front here for a better view. So this thing has 891 meters per second. I think I should be able to get it to the station with that. I think so. What I might do is steal the liquid fuel out of this, because I don't need this no more. That's not gonna hurt. Okay. Almost. We're so close to being home, everybody, that we can taste it. We can taste it, but there's gonna be one more stage to this journey. All right, there we go. Oh, there's no more electricity here. Okay, we have to make sure to do something about that. Let's turn off this engine. Let's turn off this engine. Never did turn off that engine. Let's steal this fuel. There's 54 units of liquid fuel here. I don't need the oxidizer because it's a liquid engine, but I might as well steal it. Doesn't hurt. So we're gonna take it, and we're just gonna dispose of this stage. Just gonna dump it like that. Okay, let's start transferring folks aboard. So we got ourselves a couple of scientists. Actually, yeah, let's transfer over Dan. I'm just thinking of the logistics. Transfer interrupted. They're over there. He's over there. Yeah. And then I think I'm going to EVA. Let's depressurize this capsule. I'm going to have to EVA a couple of people, but I'm going to EVA John. Oh, no, the transfer data thing should work. What am I talking about? Transfer data here. I always mix up the difference. Transfer data here. So now if I look at my data... Hopefully this is... Oh no, there's still some in there. There's not enough storage for all of the stuff. Really, there's only... What a drag. Might have to come back up here. How much Storage. Wait, can I transfer data to this one too? This one. I don't think I have enough storage slots here. Shoot, data, 2 slots. Really? This thing can only hold 2 slots of data. Oh my gosh, I can't even bring a material study up here. Okay, I'm going to have to think of something to get this data back down. That stinks. Okay, either way, we're going to bring these folks down. Okay, so, sorry, John's next. I gotta bring up a vessel just to simply get this data down. So there, I can bring down 2 slots, but there are 7 slots worth of junk up here. Okay. One thing at a time. And then we'll transfer over Jebediah into the cockpit, of course. Let's repressurize this guy, and then do that. And then we'll gotta take our engineer, Steven, and do a quick EVA. And Steven's just going to refurbish the engine back here just real quick. Inspect the engine. Better get the duct tape ready. Service the engine. Engine has been serviced. And there we go. Engine's all refurbished. We'll get Steven up into here. Slots can be increased in the hangar. Thanks, John. I think you're right. I just never really thought about it. So what we might end up having to do is just bringing up another one of these. That doesn't help me with this one. But anyway, what I really want to do is I want to get this back down. So these guys are all in here. This should be ready to go. Let's get these folks down to the surface. So undock. Back to here, repressurize this capsule. Shouldn't leave it with the pressure control off. Back to here. Okay, control from here. RCS, SAS on. Back away. There we go. And this thing is now useless because I took the liquid fuel out. So all I'm going to do is get this stage here. I'm just going to decouple that so that's gone. Control from here. Where's the control from here? There we go. We got ourselves a space plane. Oh, the reaction wheels must have been toggled off. So I have no control. Oh, it's got no electricity. Shoot! Oh, I forgot it had no electricity. Okay, and it is okay. Steven. Here, we can fix this. Steven. Oh, he's already set this thing rotating. Okay, this might fix itself. SAS just turned on. Oh no, now it's off again, but we're rotating. Steven's getting a good ride. Oh my gosh. As soon as those solar panels are exposed, SAS on. There. Okay, we're good. Oh, that was silly. Okay, Steven, just get aboard. Turn that off. Yep. Okay, and this is all good. Now reaction wheel should be working again. Okay, let's get some electrical generation happening here. That's funny. Put our lights back on. There we go. And I should probably let this charge up before we go down. How are these people for resources and stuff? They got a day's worth of resources, so we can spend a little bit of time here. Okay, let's charge up our batteries. We'll spend a little bit of time in orbit charging these batteries back up. Oh, that's the stage we just discarded, telling us it's got no batteries. Okay, come on, can we charge up? Oh, more battery. Oh, of course we get an eclipse, don't we? Of course we get an eclipse. I don't have anything dumb like the water recycler on or anything like that. Just scrubbers and pressure control. Actually, let's keep all the pressure control on. Pressure control's not a lot of electricity. There we go. Our batteries are almost ready. Okay. All right, let's start thinking about getting ourselves down. So there's the Kerbal Space Center over here. So let's open up trajectories once again. I'm going to show our trajectory. We're going to target the KSC. Our descent profile is going to be prograde now. We're going to enter in at about 45 degrees. We'll stick it about 45 degrees. I don't know, 20 and 10. None of this is particularly crucial to get right because you can adjust on the fly. Okay. Give us our target information, and this is a good spot to start our descent. So we're going to hit retrograde. Now, by the way, this thing does have an abort system. This is part of the launch escape system, all of these little separatrons to boost it away from the boosters should things go bad. And somebody suggested, why don't you use that as your descent engines and not use the fuel that's aboard? And I thought, okay, we'll try that. So I'm going to just hit the abort key. There we go. A little bit of a kick. I got a feeling that might be too much. Yep. So now we got to push prograde. It was a little too much. You can see where our trajectory is over here. So we got to give it a little bit of prograde. Maybe it saved us a little bit of fuel. I don't know. Oh, we're missing a course. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is going to be fun. Of course, because we're in an inclined orbit. Oh, this is going to be fun. Might end up not making the runway, but we're going to have fun trying, is what I'm going to say. So we're coming 63 kilometers to the south of the runway. And that's because we're in an inclined orbit. So here's where it's predicting us to land. Here's where we want to land. And I'm going to try and use aerodynamics to steer my course to where it is we need it to be. And I don't know. I don't know if we can affect our course as much as that, but we're going to find out. And if not, we'll ditch it in the water. That's not a big deal. So let's get ready to make our there, and then we'll pitch up, and then we got to pull this towards the south, so that means we're going to have to pull it this way. So we're going to come in, I don't know, maybe at about 45 degrees like this. And we're going to put this on surface. We'll put this on view on free. That works. Okay. And we are now in the atmosphere. This is going to be fun. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Lock one battery. Yeah, that's a good idea, John. John says take one of these batteries and then you put it on lock so that it can't be drained, and then you'll always have a backup in case you do something dumb like I just did there. Okay, so what we're doing here is really, it's this north number. We're coming to the, wait a minute, is it getting smaller? Am I going there? Yes. I always get this mixed up, but our target is to the north of our predicted landing spot. No, it's not. I'm going the wrong way. Oh, they gave us a handy little vector to aim for. Isn't that nice? There we go. Is that making this better? Yes, if our target is to the north of us, we need to aim north, not south. What made me think, looking at this, I needed to go south? I need to go north. Silly. The red circle, yes. That's what the red circle's there for. I'm not sure, like, that feels like really aggressive. Maybe it's right. I don't know. I shouldn't judge. Who am I to question? I don't think we're going to pull our... Well, who knows? Once the air's still pretty thin. Here's the continent for the KSC coming up. By the way, in the chat, are people seeing this all right? As far as the brightness of the image goes, I do now have minimum ambient light. And I'm continuing to try to make adjustments. So if you're having trouble seeing this plane right now, please let me know. On my screen, it's great, but I know that's no. All right. Thank you, Dr. Jack. All right. How are we doing here? I'm not trusting this little red dot, because this is looking like put it right on the north, and that's like way too much of an angle of attack. That's probably where I want to go. Yeah, that's where I want to go, not where the plane should go, I think. Yeah. I don't know. Let's roll it over more this way. I'm going to have a little bit of trouble holding this attitude as well. I got a feeling we're going to be landing in the water. So I just don't think. I think this is just too far. Like way too far to expect this plane to... You can see the KSC over here. Just see some lights. But... I can't picture this. I can't picture us getting all the way over to here. There's where we got to go. Our landing location is still 61 kilometers in the wrong direction. I'm also overshooting by a lot, but that might not be a bad thing. Maybe come down here a little bit and this way more. So if I overshoot, I might have the ability to turn around and land the other way. I don't know. It's sketchy. It's sketchy. The number's coming down. It's now under 60 kilometers. There's absolutely no way we're making it. We're losing our speed. This water's looking more and more inviting. Yeah, I think that was just way too much lateral distance to expect to be able to deal with. Okay, let's turn it to here. There we go. I don't know now. Let's give us some boost. Go, go, go. Still have a lot of monopropellant. Still have a lot of fuel in here. Let's see. I don't know. What if we just really go this direction? My speed is not increasing. That's something to note. So it's telling you just how crappy these engines are. But I got full thrust and I'm not increasing. These engines are just flat out not meant to be used inside an atmosphere. Yeah, let's go down a bit. I gotta pick up a bit of speed. Okay, we are out of fuel now. We're just a glider. I'm going to do a quick save. I don't want to kill them while I'm fooling around. Okay, we're under 18 kilometers now. I got to keep my speed up. I got to watch my speed here. Because trajectories is not helping. Let's turn that all off. It's just extraneous data now. But I need to keep this speed up if I want to glide. I just think it's way too far away. need to come down a little bit more. I'm really watching that speed. Yeah, there's no way. Like you can see, like I'm pitched down pretty good. Like pitched down about 30 degrees, a little less than that. I'm still losing speed, and there's just no way I'm carrying the speed to the runway. So my better plan is to get away from the shore here a little bit. Just put it down in the water. Sorry everybody, it's gonna get a little wet. What I should have done is used these abort engines to affect the plane of my orbit long before I ever got into the atmosphere. I just noticed all that stuff way too late. It's all good. Landing on the runway is nice and all, but as long as you can recover your Kerbals, nothing else really matters. Okay, we're coming in. I'll level off here a little bit. Let's flare a little bit and slow down. I don't want to hit the water at 100 meters per second. A little more. Okay, we're probably going to fall now. There we go. I mean, that's as good as it was going to get. Wow, this thing floats well. Look at that. It's like I got a boat. Okay. Anyway, we're here. It's all going to work, right? Oh, we're still moving. Why? Stop moving. We're turned sideways. We're sliding. We're just too aerodynamic. Put down the landing gear. There we go. Okay, recover.